Welcome to this year's Youth Parliament elections for the London Borough of Hammersmith Fulham. You may be wondering what a Member of Youth Parliament is. An MYP is an elected young person who leads the Youth Council and represents the views of young people in their borough on a national scale. This film will show you each candidate who's running to be the MYP this year. They will show you why they think they are the best candidate and why you should vote for them. At the end of their presentations, I will show you how to vote.
Hi there, my name's Sean Hammer and I'm 15 years old and I go to Fulham Cross. I'm extremely hard-working and passionate in every single thing that I do, and my entire goal is to make sure that your voices are heard on both a local and national scale. I'm all for representation, so as a Kurdish person, I believe that I can bring this to Parliament. Locally, I believe that mental health needs to be addressed much more in our borough. I'll ensure that mental health clinics are doing as much as they can to ensure that your mental health comes before everything else. 628,000 young people last year in September were unemployed, this being to the lack of citizenship and PSHE classes. I will make sure that they are compulsory so that you do not only succeed in your education, but for the rest of your life as well. Thank you for listening.
My name is Fred Hill. I'm 15 and I live in Fulham. I think that as a Member of Youth Parliament for our area, I can make a realistic difference. I'm hardworking, persistent, and I would always consider everyone's opinions. I believe that in schools across the country we should be taught more about real life issues, such as managing money, the law, and generally how to live as an adult. I also think that we need to make cycling far safer in our borough. We need to introduce far more cycling lanes than we currently have, in order to make thousands of people's daily lives easier and safer. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Jasneet Kaur. I'm 14 years old and I live in Hammersmith. I believe that I'd make a great candidate for Member of Youth Parliament because I'm exceedingly hardworking and ambitious. My national campaign is to incorporate women's rights into our education and make it more appealing to both genders so that everyone is striving for gender equality at the same time. My local campaign is to improve our careers advice and work experience opportunities so that the youth have a greater understanding of the different career options available to us. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Sas from Montague and I'm 15 years young. I go to Fulham Cross Girls' School and I think I'd be a great candidate for the Member of Youth Parliament because I am enthusiastic in representing your views. Locally, I would like to tackle the issue of child poverty because it affects many people in our borough, and I want to make sure that people understand that education is key as it will determine our future. Nationally, I would like to lower down the voting age to 16 because we are the future and we should have the right to make decisions for our future. Thank you.
My name is Huma Sindhu. I'm 15 years old and I attend Fulham Cross Girls' School. I believe I would be an ideal candidate for Youth Member of Parliament because I am hard-working, determined and devoted towards making the changes that you wish to see. I believe young people should be involved more in the decisions that will affect them. I believe everybody has a voice and I will hear your voices and empower them, bringing about the changes that you wish to see, morphing them into action plans. My local issue is racism, a significant issue that needs to be addressed. We will work towards tackling stereotypes and eventually getting rid of them. My national campaign is mental health, something that I feel needs to be prioritised and emphasised more. I feel we should have de-stressing workshops for youths, especially towards exam times, and a mental health clinic, a place for people to go, a support system, people for them to speak to. Thank you for listening.
Hi there, my name is John Lee Videna. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Shepherd's Bush. What makes me a great candidate is to have the 5 great leadership skills, and the most important one being resilience. My national campaign will be about tackling discrimination, as we all know that racial, religious and gender discrimination is unfair and unjust. My local campaign will be about giving easier access to opportunities and work experience and other mental health services as well. Vote number 6 for a better future, a successful future for youths in Hammersmith Fulham.
Put a cross next to the candidate who you would like to vote for. Do not cross more than one candidate or your vote will not be counted. This is the first time that Hammersmith and Fulham will have a young mayor. The young mayor is the figurehead for young people in the borough. The main role of the young mayor will be to lead the youth council on local decision making and consultations. They will also accompany the adult mayor at ceremonies and events throughout the borough. Voting for the youth mayor is the same process as before. Make sure that you cross the candidate who you would like to vote for and that you do not cross more than one. Here are our candidates for the youth mayor and why they feel that you should vote for them.
My name is Laiba Ahmed, I'm 15 years old and I live in Hammersmith. I think that I would make a great youth mayor because I'm just a normal girl, so I could represent the youth of the borough, and I would work really hard to ensure that your needs are met. An issue that I have experienced and seen for myself is ageism and discrimination towards young people. We're constantly stereotyped as inexperienced or naive simply because we haven't lived as long as someone else, and it has to stop. We can be so much more than the labels we are given. As youth mayor, I would make it my goal to combat ageism in a realistic and achievable way. Something that I know young people would benefit from is help finding work experience, and help will be given. We can show them what the young people of this borough are really capable of.
My name is Aminat Karoma. I'm 15 years old and I go to Phoenix High School in White City. In my spare time, I enjoy using social media, reading and playing football. I believe I will be a good youth mayor as I will try my best to make sure that all young people's voices are heard through decision makers. As a youth mayor, I will do my best to improve the outcomes for young people in Hammersmith and Fulham. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nicholas Squartecchio. I'm 15. I go to Bolton Danes Academy in West London. I live in White City Estate, and I think you should vote for me as your youth mayor since I want to give mental illnesses more awareness and I want to help the youth get past them, since I've been through anxiety, depression. I've been through it, well, not all, but I've been through them. It's not a good place to be. I want to help people get past them, and the way I will do this is by getting more of the youth involved and giving champions roles such as helping people with disabilities, mental health, sports, and I think after this is done, I think the youth should just go on with their dreams and follow what they want to do in their life.
Hello, my name is Joshua Yonke and I come from the school of Hellman Academy, and I'm a youth councillor and I like to become young mayor. The reason I want you to choose me because I want you to have more work experience, because I know that some of you students don't have that opportunity to have it, and I want you to have it and have more access to sports, music, drama, technology and everything like that, because I want to give you a better chance to have a greater life in the future, a better job, and also you need to have a great education. And I really appreciate if you vote for me.